Welcome to Michael's vlog, where I talk about things that I think are interesting or important to discuss. In this particular video, I'm going to be talking about something that I think is more along the side of importance. Okay, and in this case, I'm going to be talking about my past experience working for a company that wasn't exactly exciting. And the reason that I'm making this video is because I was reminded of that experience. In fact, right now it's about 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. in the Philippines. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because I had a strong drive to get out of that company. I did not want to be a part of that company anymore because of the bad experiences that I had. So let's talk a little bit about what happened that drove me to the point where I would not even sleep hardly just to make sure that I went through some preparation to get out of that company. So when I was working at that company, they were disrespectful to their customers. They were disrespectful to me. They didn't value me, basically. They would cheat their customers. That was a big component for me. But the thing that really put the icing on the cake was the fact that they were trying to fight with some of their customers. Literally, they would get to a point where they would instigate a fight with the customer, okay? And so that really put me in a situation where it wasn't really safe for me, and I could be in potential physical harm because of their misconduct. And the thing that really took it to the next level on top of that was that when I met with the district manager, in so many words, they were in agreement with the poor behavior that was happening within that company. And I knew at that point that it wasn't just an individual manager or employee. It was just basically the whole company saying that this is what our values are. And so for me, it pushed me, it made me drive to the point where even though I was working 50 hours a week, I would come home and I would produce videos. In this case, I would produce web design tutorials. And through that strong drive in producing those videos, which I produced about 50 of them, I was able to land some nice contracts with some pretty well-known companies. And it allowed me to separate from the company and no longer have to deal with them. Okay, so if you're in a situation where you're with a company that is disrespectful, doesn't value the customers that they have, then it may be time for you to leave. But I want you to put yourself in a place where you can have preparation. So basically plan it out and then do your transition to leave the company so you no longer have to deal with them. And if that means that you have to get up at 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning to do whatever it is that you need to do to go through that preparation, then do it. Forget that sleep, wake up, handle your business, get away from them, and then create a new opportunity for yourself, because you never know if you're able to do it or not. In my case, I was able to close deals that I would never have dreamed of. And I even showed, some of my family members, and they were blown away. They were like, I couldn't believe you just closed that. And, it was like I was living a dream and I never woke up. But you can do whatever you want to do if you believe in it and you have the drive to do it, okay? But you got to be willing to push yourself. And sometimes you have to have pressure put on you. Like with me, I had to have pressure put on me to realize the full value that I had to offer. And when I saw the return on investment, when I put in the proper energy for myself rather than for someone else, I started to see the results. So I think it's very important that you go out and do what you have to do to solve your situation, okay? Now, there's other things that I want to share with you about some of my other experiences, but maybe I'll save that for another vlogging video. But if you found this video to be helpful or inspiring, definitely let me know, and make sure you embed, comment, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for future videos from Michael's Vlog.